Alright, so this is the introduction to a Mindscape. The guided meditation session that will help you in building your blocks to creating your first Mindscape, or maybe even your second. Now, I want you to get relaxed, get comfortable for me. Find yourself in a nice, calming position as I start to guide you down now into relaxation. Let me help you gently wash away all of the worries and all of the stressors from today. Let me guide you down so gently, so softly, as we slowly relax, slowly falling down, gently floating softly. Feeling the relaxation wash over your mind and body because you allow it to, and you allow me to help guide you down into a deep state of relaxation where you know you're safe. Safe from the words outside of my voice. Safe from the world around you. The only thing you need to focus on is what I say and how I say it. How it makes you feel and how well you feel right now. If your eyes are closed, imagine yourself floating in an abyss. A nice black abyss where nothing needs to worry. You don't need to think about anything. You don't need to do anything. You just need to float. Float aloft as you feel your body gently moving in a random direction, left, right, up, down, north or south. Feel as you continue floating in this strange, wondrous direction, kind of as if the wind were blowing a cloud. It feels so nice, so comfortable in this position, so wonderful, so relaxing. Enjoying the feeling of just floating in the abyss, relaxing even more, relaxing as I gently pull you down deeper and deeper into more relaxation, allowing my voice to guide you further and further. Feels so good, so weightless yet so heavy at the same time, pulling you in a direction. As you notice underneath you, you feel a nice soft object, similar to your bed on its softest days, calling you as if you just worked for 12 hours and all you need to do is rest now. Feeling this wonderful feeling underneath you, you can notice that your muscles are just relaxing a little bit more. Feeling more relaxed as if you had a nice massage. Nothing else matters right now. No needs, no worries, just the sound of my voice. The sound of my voice and how it relaxes you more and more. And as I relax you more and more, pulling you down, but also now lifting you up. You feel a pull down deeper and deeper, yet you're rising at the same time. Rising and falling. Slowly, gently, softly, rising yet falling. Feeling yourself lose thought, lose yourself, just falling yet rising. Such a wonderful feeling, such a relaxing feeling, and you don't even think about it. The sensations just don't bother you. You can perceive it better. You're rising and falling into the abyss. as you gently float, still floating in that one direction, but yet rising and falling. And as you rise and fall, you realize that you fall deeper and deeper into trance as your relaxation levels rise more and more, rising and falling for me, up and down, and up and down, a gentle wafting sensation, if you will, falling and rising, deeper and deeper into relaxation, feeling as the relaxation pulls you more and more under. It feels so good, so nice, so relaxing to just float there. Float on your little raft, your soft raft in the infinite abyss. The void of thought just washing away. Feeling yourself now continue to rise yet fall for me. Up and down, deeper into trance, with more relaxation. My voice guiding you, helping you, allowing you to relax more and more. As all you need to do is focus on my voice, focus on the words I say, and focus on that wonderful feeling of floating. Feels so good to just float here with me. And as you're floating, small sounds of an ocean fill your ears. The gentle call of the waters around gently fill you. It's so relaxing, so wonderful, calms you down. Imagine it for me. Imagine an ocean around you. And now you realize why you were floating, yet sinking, yet rising. You find yourself on a raft, a wonderful raft, right there under you, soft and gentle, as said, like your bed on its most comfortable of days, floating and falling, and just like a raft would on the ocean, the wide ocean, gently relaxing you, rocking you, cradling you, the waves helping you go up and down, and the relaxation continues sweeping over you. It continues going over, washing over, and pulling away, just like the waves around you, as you gently rise up and sink down over the long, rolling waves. It's so nice, so relaxing. It feels so good to just sit here and be rocked by my words, be rocked by the waves around you. It feels so nice to just float and sink, to go up and to go down. And the more you go up, the deeper you go, because you know you will go back down again. And as you go back down, the deeper into trance you go. And then you rise up just a little from that trance to go back down just a little bit deeper, feeling the wave carry you up and back down. Feeling yourself gently float on this ocean, going up again on a large wave, coming a little out of trance, and then going back down deeper into trance than you were before. It's such a natural thing, such a wondrous thing to float back up and down even deeper than before. And your mind can easily perceive this. Your mind can easily perceive all of this happening as I tell you what to do, as I guide you on where to go, guiding you deeper and deeper into trance as you float up just a little and back down deeper and deeper and deeper, floating up from that big wave and then floating back down so much deeper, so much deeper, so much more entranced with each wave that you float up and float back down, gently sinking you further, further into that abyss of relaxation, feeling yourself float up once again. This is a big wave, and then you go down, 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 down. So far down, so far relaxed, so much into trance, feeling wonderful, feeling so much pleasure from just laying here on this giant ocean, the giant ocean all around you, the giant ocean of relaxation, falling deeper, sinking deeper into trance, but not into the ocean. As another wave hits, gently lifting you up more and more, and then falling even further, falling down, 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 down deeper and deeper, deeper into your trance. And we lift up again, lifting you up further and further this time, almost bringing you out, and then suddenly you go down, down more and more, deeper and deeper into trance. It's such a relaxing feeling going down, down so much. You wonder if this wave will ever have a bottom as you go down more and more, sinking, floating, empty as you go down, 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 down. Feels so good, so relaxed, so entranced. Nothing but my voice matters right now. Nothing but my guidance of you. How I guide you into this trance state. Letting every syllable I say bring you down deeper and deeper into trance. As we lift up just a little and go back down. Down further than we were before. Further than we are every time. This raft feels so wonderful. The ocean is so beautiful around you. It's such a wondrous state to be in. Such a wondrous trance-like state to be in while you're down here. Down deeper and deeper into trance. As the waves lift you up again. Pulling you out just a little. But it seems to be harder to pull out of trance this time. And they gently lower you down, down, down. And we lift up again, but you don't seem to be going out of trance. You don't seem to be lifting out of it. And you gently float down more and more, deeper and deeper, letting me guide you into this trance-like state, allowing me to bring you down further and further, allowing my words to strike true in your mind as we go down more and more. And on the next lift, you don't even notice yourself going out of trance because you're in such a wonderful place right now. It doesn't matter. You don't feel the need to lift out of trance as the wave lifts you up. But when it goes back down, going down, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into trance. As the ocean levels out, everything seems to be a bit more calm around you, a bit more quiet, feeling so gentle as you're further and further into trance, deeper and deeper than you've ever been. Feels so good, so nice, so empty, so relaxing, just floating here on this ocean, this this infinite, wonderful ocean that will help guide you to complete and total trance and relaxation. Feels so good, so empty being here. Such a wonderful feeling just laying here, relaxed and completely entranced for me. Feels so good, so nice, so relaxing. And as you're so relaxed, so entranced, you feel yourself floating again, floating in a left or right direction, whichever you may choose in your mind. Floating gently as tiny little waves slowly push you closer and closer to your goal of total and utter trance. Now I'm going to count down from 5. Gently count down from 5 to 0. And as I count down from 5 to 0, you'll feel yourself go and float away, the conscious mind completely floating away, allowing the subconscious to take over, allowing those processes in the back of your head to just take over while your conscious mind takes a break. Takes a break for a little while for me. Counting down now from 5. 5. Feeling your conscious mind float away from you. 4. Going deeper and deeper into trance. 3. Nothing else matters but my voice right now. 2. Allowing your imagination to take over just a little. 1. Completely separated from conscious and subconscious, allowing me to take over that little subconscious mind. 0. Complete and totally entranced, allowing me to be your guide right now, allowing each word to ring into your mind. And now that we're in this perfect state of trance and relaxation, now you feel that tug on your raft, pulling you in an actual direction. In the distance, I want you to imagine a decent-sized island. This little island, off in the distance, is where your destination was when I started. This is where you've been going this whole time, where the current has been taking you. You may have had some treacherous waters getting here, but everything is fine now. Everything is perfect. As you approach the islands, you notice some little details popping up from it. A long beach awaits your arrival. Behind that, on either side, left or right, you notice that there's a bit of plains and a nice lush forest. And in between the plains and a forest, it looks like there's the mouth of a small river that flows out into the ocean. And beyond those two objects, you notice a tiny mountain range. A nice, beautiful landscape. A wonderful landscape. A wonderland. And as you approach, as you get closer and closer to that island, you'll notice a little bit more vivid details. You'll notice that the trees on the island match a little bit more closely to the ones you're used to seeing, be it around your house or on TV. The ones you enjoy most. A lush, wonderful forest. The beach itself has beautiful golden sand, untouched by any human or animal. Slightly wet a little as you go in deeper as it dries out from the ocean. A small hill goes up from there, leading to the lush, beautiful meadow that is behind it. Your raft getting closer and closer to this island, details become a little bit more clear. like some flowers dotting up in those plains that you see in the distance. A few rocks may be littered across the beach, or even noticing how detailed the mouth of the river is. The raft hits the shoreline with a small little thud, noting that it's stopped for good until you need to leave this place again. You get up from your position on the raft, and you take your first step on the sand. A light bit of water rushes over your hoof, paw, or foot. A light bit, or getting it a little bit wet. Not wanting to get too wet, you walk further in. The water going or rushing in and coming out like a normal wave would. You take a look back and notice the vast ocean behind you. That vast ocean of relaxation. Seeing as the waves come in and out. But we're not too focused on the waves right now. We're not focused anymore on the ocean. Your mind wants to explore this island. Wants to see what's inside, or what makes it tick. As you look out on your beach, this wonderful, relaxing beach, you feel the soft grains of sand under your feet. Not very hot, but not cold either. Just the right temperature for you to walk on. Feels so good to be on this beach. Golden sand all around you, leading to the plains with the forest in the distance. Allow me to help guide you closer to the plains that are on this island. And as we slowly walk towards it, you take note of every step, every little footprint that you leave behind. Feels so good. So nice to be here, so relaxing, so wonderful. And I guess that's why this is called a wonderland. The sand slowly transitions to dirt, as it also transitions to grass. The blades underneath your foot, hoof, or paw gently part or crush just a little, but as you lift your appendage up, it pops back up, just as normal grass would, not really caring that you stepped on it. You travel further into the plains that I am describing. You travel further in, noting about all the beautiful flowers that are among it. All of your favorite flowers. Maybe even some you've never seen before, as your mind has the ability to make these things up. Your mind has the ability to imagine everything I'm describing as I'm just guiding you through your own head. This is your headspace. This is where you can make it. I am just a guide in this wonderful landscape. You are the creator. In the middle of this plains, though, you notice an apple tree. A lone apple tree out in the middle of nowhere. Lonely, maybe. Or maybe it's just enjoying its moment of solitude. And you decide, let's go visit that tree. Let's go say hi to it. And we approach it, gently walking, making sure to avoid the pretty flowers as we go across. We don't want to hurt them. Not yet. This is your mindscape, though, and you can make the path. You can make the path leading to this apple tree, as I help guide you to it. A nice, lush tree. Strong roots hold the large trunk as it goes up into the branches high above, making a lush tree filled with apples and leaves, branches. You think you might be able to climb up it, but that's something for a different time. That tree looks so delectable with its apples, and you begin to look around it, noting the little details maybe. As you notice, some of the apples have fallen from the tree. One in particular just fell, right behind you. You didn't even notice. And as I pointed out, you turn around and you pick it up from off the ground. Its ripe red skin gives a little bit of a sheen to it. A little hungry, you bite into the apple, bite into it, and taste its wonderful, watery taste. It's juicy, crunchy, just like the way you would love an apple. You mull over its taste for a little and swallow, taking another bite if you wish. If not, you can just toss it aside, and your mind will do with it what it wants. If you wish for it just to dissipate, you'll let it dissipate. If you want it to just stay there, then it will. That is all for you to decide. For this is your mindscape. This is your mind, your place of relaxation. And now, happy that you have visited this tree, the river, the sounds of that little river fill your ears in the distance. You notice it far off. And now, I'll need to tell you something. In your own mindscape, you can perceive anything you want in it, and perceiving how you move across it is just another way of making your mindscape your own, making your imagination your own. Feel as you move across your mindscape. Do you walk? Do you teleport? How do you move across it? Does it all shift in a weird blur where you think you're walking across, but actually you're just moving really, really fast? It doesn't matter how you perceive how you go across your mindscape, or how in your mind in post-production it tells you you moved across it. Just know that you're moving at your own pace towards the river, allowing me to just guide you, gently guiding you to where you want to go, which right now is that wonderful river across the way. Oh, excuse me. Taking those nice, wonderful steps, or however you want to get there, knowing that we're here already. Here at the river, the sounds of water breaking across rock fill your ears. In the distance, you notice a tiny ledge that lets off a really small waterfall filling a hole. That hole filled with water. And we approach that tiny ledge and look over it. Look over to see a small pond. The water inside looks crystal clear. That light blue that you could just see through, seeing a little bit in, and knowing that this little lake doesn't go too far deep. If you wanted to, you could swim in it right now. But we're not here for a swimming trip. We're here to guide you around this wonderful mindscape, this wonderful wonderland, a building block for a potential one. The water under you, or in front of you, looks cool and crisp. You could take a drink from it and it would be so thirst quenching right now if you needed. And you can allow yourself to interact with it how you will, how you want. For once again, this is your mind. You are the master of it, and you are the master of this land. You can shape it and change it. And on the other side of this river, your eyes look up, and you see a large, lush forest. Ancient trees tower up, giving shade all around. This forest looks like it might be fun at some point to explore. Looking around, you may notice a path or two naturally formed into it. With these naturally formed paths you could walk in, but we're not going to explore that today. That exploration is for another time on your own, for you to practice building your mindscape. And if you take a look over one of your shoulders, you'll notice the mountains in the background. Large mountains with maybe snow-capped peaks. A wonderful landscape, another place for you to explore. But as I said, that exploration is for another time. Another time on your own, or maybe later with me. Now, for those of you who already have a mindscape, who already have one settled in, I will guide you out of trance so you can leave the session. For those of you who do not have a mindscape already set up, you will stay in trance. And with each number I say, you will go deeper and deeper into trance. And for those of you who already have a mindscape, as I count down, you will wake up a little bit more. And as you wake up, you will leave this channel. We are going to do another countdown, knowing that each step will bring those who have a mindscape up and awake, and those who do not have a mindscape currently down deeper into trance. Counting down from 5 to 1, each step bringing those who have a mindscape closer and closer to the surface. As you gently walk away from the mindscape, the people who have their own board the raft and go back home. Go back home to the conscious waking world. Those of you that don't have a mindscape don't need to board that raft just yet. You can stay here. Stay here as I've got some more things to do with you. Understanding these words, I will now guide those who have a mindscape out of trance. Counting down. 5. Those who already have a mindscape will slowly start waking up. Those who don't will fall gently down. 4. More awake for those who have a mindscape. More deeper for those that don't. 3. Making sure that this mindscape, though it may be yours shortly, it is not the one that I'm talking about for those that are down. 3. Going further and further down for those who don't have a mindscape already set up. More and more up for those who already have one. 2. Slowly getting closer to your goal. 1. I want those people who already have a mindscape to please leave the session, and those who don't, stay in here. For those who do not have a mindscape, stay here. For those that do have a mindscape, please wake up from trance and leave the live hypnosis sessions. Now, for those of you people who do not have a mindscape yet, who are here to learn how to build one, who are learning to use this guided meditation to build the building blocks for your trance, I wish for you guys to cement this in your mind. Look at this land that I have created, that you have created with me, that I have just guided you to. This is the building blocks for a mindscape for you, a place that you can return to when you want. You don't need any triggers or trances to come back here. It is, for lack of better words, an imaginary place for you to go to. Real yet imaginary. A place in your mind that you can just think of at any time and visit back. It won't throw you into trance to visit here. You don't need to trance to come into your own mindscape, as it is a normal part of your mind. A normal part, just as if you were fantasizing while looking out in a long car ride. Imagine those long car rides that you were in, and you looked out of the window, into whatever scenery you normally would, and just imagine yourself wherever you were. This is exactly like that, a place where you could just imagine yourself at. It's a place you can come back, edit and change however you want, if you wish. Now, knowing that this is a place that you can return to whenever you wish, knowing that this mindscape is yours to build up, to change and edit if you wish, knowing that if you wanted to, you could tear down that apple tree and put in a factory above it, or a memorial to the apple tree that you accidentally tore down. Knowing that you can have the power, all of this power over this mindscape, it will cement it in your head, the ability to change it, to modify it how you will. And now I'm going to count up. Count up from 1 to 5. And as I count up from 1 to 5, you will gently wake up. I guide you back to the raft. Guiding you back to the raft as you set your hooves, feet, paws on it. Relaxing on the raft as you were when you were in the physical realm. And I cast you off, pushing you back into the ocean as the waves pull you back towards the conscious mind. With each number, it pulls you back. Waking up now on the count of 5. 1. Gently waking up now. 2. The waves pulling you away from the mindscape, away from trance, allowing you to come back to the conscious realm. 3. Gently, slowly, physically waking up now. 4. Mind and body almost awake, stretching and moving if you will. 5. Awake and alert and leaving the live hypnosis session. Awake and alert, leaving the live hypnosis session. We lost a few people on the line, along the line.
I have some criticisms.
What?
You went too fast again.
No, I didn't. That was a half. No. That was over a half an hour.
Okay, but your intro was really fast.
The intro was 15 minutes.
Okay, but you were still talking really fast. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It matters how fast it sounds.
My God, yes.
Even if it takes an hour to do the intro, that's fine as long as it's the right speed.
Okay, I've got to counter that because that's my normal speed, and a lot of people have said the exact opposite.
Okay. Well, I was getting roasted by a bunch of people for doing that speed. So
Okay.
I would recommend you try slowing down and seeing how that goes.
All right.
I'm not trying to fucking
Alright.
criticize you. I'm just
I
saying.
know. I'm just.
Okay, finally.
All
It
right.
was a bit too long for me, to be honest, but that's just because I trance really quickly, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I try to make my inductions at least 15 minutes. Try keyword.
They're as long as or as short as they need to be.
So for those that were able to get into trance, how did it feel?
It was nice.
I can't describe it.
My God, yes.
I couldn't describe it.
What do you mean by that? Oh, I gotta stop recording. Whoops.